Yeah, I'm Levi Roots and Dragon Slayer. I slay dragons for a living. I slayed 5 of them in order to get my reggae sauce into Sainsbury's, and now it's one of the most popular high street condiment sauces line that there is in the UK. As a young boy growing up, I didn't know who I was as an identity person, and I sort of heard this great music coming from Jamaica, reggae music, and that inspired me to find out and knew who I was as a black man and as a colored person in this country. And I think that's very important to find out who you are. And if you can inspire somebody to sort of dig deep in his soul and find, I don't know, find an extra strength that they didn't know that they had, I think it's a very powerful tool to have. And people say that about me, even though I don't feel that powerful. But if I can inspire somebody to sort of dig deeper and to just try that little bit harder, then it's power that's God given me, and I thank the Lord for that. Well, one of the most satisfying things about this whole reggae sauce thing for me is that, when people come up to me, they don't just say, Levi, I like your sauce, or I like the taste of it, or whatever. They use words like inspiration. And especially for the black and ethnic community, who something like this has never happened to them, ever before in British TV, where for one time you had a black man being on TV who was about to be successful for money, as opposed to being able to run fast or kick a ball. And this was happening when I was on there, so it's really fantastic that people are saying that. It's important to have yardsticks, and it's important to have something to attain to, like somebody to look up to. At present, my yardstick that I look up to is Peter Jones. Having invested in my sauce now, we're much more than just business friends. He teaches me a lot about business, and I look up to him. I use his business model as something that I want to attain to with my business. So it's great to have somebody to look up to.